Peterson in the lion's den. The lion's den. Twitter is an incredible resource where people like John Wasabi and Jordan Peterson can thrive. All right. Problem with Twitter is it's actually like brainwashing people and giving people communicable mental illness, right? Which you could say is also a product of somewhere like forums. You could definitely get a lot of things. You go to forums, spend enough time in forums, you will have like zero self-esteem, and your worldview will be so skewed that you can't go anywhere but forums. Twitter is a sort of gray area of morality because what we could be doing with it is so grand that I don't understand why we're not already doing it in the first place. And obviously Twitter has a foothold in a lot of people's lives, as it should. For what it is, it could be really, really good. And so I can't always talk about the ills of Twitter and, you know, sleep well at night knowing I did such a terrible thing. All right, Jordan, you watched my intro. It's really good. All right, I'll see ya.
Oh my God!
Look, things are tough for you. I know things are really, really tough. I, for one, know things are tough because it's just what I do. I like to think about people, no matter who they are, and see the strengths, their weaknesses, their sensitivities, and, you know, try and take that into account with what's going on with them. And I think if people did that more frequently, you would have less problems, which is obviously the case, right? Whenever people don't show respect to your struggle or your adversity, that's like one of the quickest ways to make an enemy in this world, is to just dismiss someone's pain. But I do want to talk about something that is important, which is getting someone to see your point. Obviously, Jordan, you're a guy with a point to be made. Whether it's the right point to be made, whether it's the right thing to say, you know, when it comes out from you right now, the way you say things is with conviction in all the wrong things. Conviction that this is a battle. Conviction that you have resigned to the fact that they will not listen to you. So instead, what you will do is amp up your side that you've taken. You don't have to take sides in this, which is what you need to do. But you've been caught in the loop with Twitter and everything, and just the way you've been going is you've just been caught in the loop. And it's fine, it happens. But what you need to know is that the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to take a step back. Think about who you are. Who is Jordan Peterson? He's sensitive, caring, principled, and a really cool guy, right? Once you take a side, the other side's not going to listen to you because it's now a battle. Battles of ideas, wars, or whatever it is, you've resigned to the fact, and they've resigned to the fact that they will not listen to you. All right? So if you want your point to be heard, you need to sort of unravel what is going on, all right? Because they're pushing you into a spot where you're angry. Clearly, you're angry, you're upset, and that's okay. The best thing to do is to take a step back. Twitter is not your home. It's nobody's home. Twitter is basically a place that could be used. Look, if Twitter was used right, this is what I've been saying with the social media. If you engineer Twitter in a way that you could spread the right ideas at light speed, you know, the quickest, fastest way to do it is social media. Essentially, that would be how you would evolve the species. And you wouldn't do it through, you'd have to be very, very careful with how you do it. So, anybody watching us, big Twitter fanatic, they're laying into people. Take a step back, because it's good for you, and it's certainly good for them, all right? So, like I mentioned before, mental illness is communicable. As a psychologist, I would want you to know this. Mental illness is communicable everywhere. With ideas, with forms, you can skew just about anything your way to fit your current emotional state, which is what people do online, like on Twitter, on forum, or wherever it is. They're gonna say, women are stink. They do not rock ever. Totally wrong. Everybody rocks. But when you start seeding that idea into people, then to those people, I do not rock. Women do not rock ever. And that would be terrible. All right? You've got to see the best in people no matter what. And that's what you say. Even the people who suck, you see the best in them, discern what qualities you like in them. That's important. But yeah, these ideas spread like wildfire. All right? The best way to get someone as mentally ill as possible, and I mean this, is to destroy any hope that they have that they can find love. So for you, Jordan Peterson, to triumph, rise above is most important. You need to prove the whole world wrong. Alright? Show them that love exists, and Jordan Peterson knows all about it. All you gotta do is take a step back. Think about these goofies in a different way. If you're not goofy, nobody's a goofy, I'm just kidding. Alright? Love and empathy. Because obviously they're going through a lot too. You have no idea. Maybe you do have an idea. You probably have more of an idea than I do. That's what you gotta do. Don't let John Wasabi get to you, alright? It gets to the best of us. You tell John Wasabi, hey. Alright? I admire your strength. I really do. You're an important guy. I admire what you've been through because I can relate to it a little bit. With pharmaceuticals, I've been through quite the ringer. And in fact, I've still got a ways to go. I preach clean living. Alright? You need to tidy up and make sure you're not taking drugs. Easy to get hooked. Pharmaceuticals is that illusion that it's okay to take it because it was prescribed by a doctor. Don't fall into that trap, alright? It's a total illusion and it will waste your time. Look, you're important, Jordan, alright? What you say, it carries because there's so much to you. It's just finding out the right way to say it. So for you, I'm going to put you on the YouTuber hierarchy of needs. I'd say you're at a lateral ascension. You've become the tuber, whether you want it to be or not. You did become the tuber. So, Jordan, you have a good day. And as always, I'll see you next time.